Welcome to another Chaos to Christmas video. We are literally, like a month and 2 weeks away, so a month and a half away from Christmas as I'm filming this video. Can you believe it? Stick with me so we can see where we should be at 6 weeks before Christmas. I want to start off by saying that this video is going to be a little bit different. We are going to chat a little bit right now, and then I'm going to leave you with some of the things that I did accomplish this last 2 to 3 weeks. I can't remember when my last upload was, but since then, what I accomplished, which was a lot of decluttering, a lot of preparation of the home for decorating and doing all of the things. We have not done all the decorating. As you can see, we still have Thanksgiving and fall happening here, but we did put up our tree, and the kids have put random ornaments that we had in our tree box up. So yeah, before I go into all of the things, I wanted to mention that I have kind of assessed what I had from years prior. We do a very nostalgic, like traditional Christmas here. I do a lot of the stuff that I have inherited from family members. Very rarely buy new things. If I do, it's a hole in the decor that I've needed. But I really try to thrift and use things that I have from my grandparents or my grandma or, anyway. So yes, so I wanted to say that. And I did notice that we do need new ornaments. We have had the same ornaments for, I guess, 10 years, which is wild. We use a lot of random ornaments, a lot of sentimental ornaments, and so there's no theme here, but I definitely would like to get some cohesive, like bulb ornaments that would go with like any type of theme if I ever decided to do a theme on a tree. So I'm checking out different stores to see where I can find some like velvet, I don't know, colored things. So let me know below if you know of any that are cost effective, because I don't want to spend an arm and a leg. I definitely don't want to spend, I usually give myself about $100 of decor budget for the seasons, and I didn't spend much for fall. So I'm like, okay, maybe I could grab some bulbs, and I kind of want to buy some new outdoor lights. Still not sure, but just maybe the next video we'll know by then. But let me know below if you know of any like good, I'm thinking like navy blue, dark green. It's kind of the vibe I want, because I feel like those are timeless colors. And I know that they would go really well with our existing ornaments that we have, that we've inherited or we've bought throughout the years. Before we get going on what we have accomplished, I wanted to share with you guys that I got if you've followed my Vlogmas for years and years and years, you know that since Hillary from Old World Home has started to make these Christmas planners, I have purchased them every single year since she offered them. And I love these things. It ends up being like a little time capsule for me of the season. So I purchased my planner, and I wanted to go through this planner, and I will be linking it in my description. I mean, I bought this. I don't have any reason to really share this other than just sharing it because I purely love it. I use it every year, and it's been a time saver for me. One of my favorite things in this planner is the Christmas timeline. And I love it because it really does work. Some things I move around based on my own timeline, but it really keeps you on track. This really helps you if you've never done a Christmas for your family or anything like that. Maybe you're a new mom, maybe you're newly married. This really does help to kind of map out the things that you can do within what's important to you, what's your priority. The other thing that I wanted to share with you guys is that we did purchase some big items for Christmas, and we're pretty much done with the kids for Christmas. I still need to do some stocking stuffers from us for the boys and some other little gifts, but pretty much everyone's done from our end. So that felt really good. I got most of the wrapping stuff purchased and ready, so that's good. I got a box to put all of the gifts in, so that's good. And I basically to start wrapping if I feel like it. Sometimes I just wait until Christmas because I'm not really in the mood yet. And I still need to declutter the laundry room and possibly the garage, not really sure, but it's getting cooler, so maybe we'll tackle that at some point. But I feel really good about where we're at with gift purchasing and all the declutter that I've gotten done so far. To do now is to order our Christmas cards. We did take some Christmas photos. I know I shared with you guys we didn't think we were going to, but we ended up doing something a little bit unconventional. Really excited to share that with you guys. And I need to print those and have those ready. And then I want to go ahead and get the grandparent gifts done and wrapped so that I can deliver those at Thanksgiving. So I want to have those things done for my next update. And yes, and then I want to also get that space ready in the laundry room where I'm housing all of the gifts in my wrapping station, and I'm hoping to share that with you guys in my next video. All right, and I'm sorry if it's really loud in the background. We have construction going on and things. So, okay, now coming up is going to be what I accomplished, and I wanted to share with you guys because this is how I declutter. I typically need to be in the mood to declutter, and I kind of pull everything out and then I clean the surface where it's gonna go, and I use the stuff that I have. I very rarely go out and purchase, organization things. I try to grab baskets and boxes from other areas or reuse the ones that I had already used previously that maybe weren't working. We have very small spaces in our area, so we have to use those efficiently. And so here's a look at what we accomplished in the last week.
So I started off with our bathroom closet. This is an area that I like to start with to keep me motivated to keep going. What is the area in your house that you start with to get you motivated?
All done with that. Oh, it feels so much better. I just organized my bows, well, Polly's bows. Got rid of a bag and a half of bows to give to a little baby girl that we know of. Looks so much better. Okay, and then I did this drawer, and I did this drawer. So much better. All right, so I have all the Halloween stuff. I went through everything. I got rid of a bag of stuff that I just didn't even use. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna give it away. But I'm down to 3 totes. I have a couple more things in the garage that I need to put into one of these, but I'm trying to consolidate and organize. So as I pack up this year with our holidays, I'm putting everything into these totes. And then I just ordered decals of this will be like either a ghost or a pumpkin. And then I'll know that that's Halloween. And I'm gonna do the same for all of my decorations so that in the garage, it's easier to access all of the things. We'll see how it goes. Since I finished the bathroom closet, now I'm gonna do this closet. And I am not gonna worry about up here. This is stuff that I need to put into their box. This is their keepsake box. I need to get a bigger box that goes right here. So I need to find I'm gonna measure this and then order a box that fits there for their keepsake stuff. Up there is just extra hangers. I may actually throw those into giveaway, but I'm gonna hold on to them just for now. And then that's my Cricut, and this is Archie's sleeping bag. So all of this has a rhyme or reason, but this stuff I need to go through and organize. I think I'm gonna organize through this and put this into, if it'll fit, I might put this in our little drum in our living room. I'll show you if I decide to do that, but let's get to work. This is our little coffee table. And so usually I have blankets in here, but I stopped doing that because I was like, we weren't really utilizing them. So it's been empty, but look, it fits all of our board games and stuff. So that's perfect. And then I can utilize the space in that closet for something else. So now that whole space is freed up, and I'm gonna go through all this stuff now. Okay, so we have table runners and washable tablecloths, linen tablecloths, napkins. Then we have sets and then pillowcases, and then I ended up putting Polly's basket of books down here because they were just, it was a lot in her room. So I had the space, so I did that, and then I put their sleeping bags. Nash has like a camping sleeping bag, and they have like fun ones. So Nash just stays in his camping box, but he does Boy Scouts, that's why. Anywho, okay, much better. All right, so I have a bag of giveaway, and then I have a box of trash. All right, behold the next decluttering project. Oh, it always gets like this after a couple months. Crazy. All right, all done.
And then I cleaned out my big kitchen utensil drawer. I only have 3 drawers in my kitchen.
All right, all done with that. Okay, y'all, I am well into this one, but it's Saturday morning. We have about an hour until Polly's softball clinic. So I'm cleaning out the pantry. I already have a bag of giveaway for food and then a bag of trash. So I'm doing down here. I'm gonna leave this as just no more baking down here. I'm just gonna do snacks and cereal. This, of course, is our little pantry. We keep a big pantry or a bigger pantry in the garage, and we pull from it. And then up here, we're gonna do the baked goods, and then that's plasticware, and then oils and salt and stuff. So the kitchen is a disaster because I was like, I wanna do the decluttering, and I don't know if you're like me, but I either declutter or clean, you know? You can't clean and then declutter because I don't have the time for that. But I'm going to transfer all of this over here and throw away any expiring items, and I'll show you where I'm at. Okay, that is much better. This is powdered sugar, but I have everything in there, and that'll fit up there. All right, so got all of our food all put away. So much better. I told you guys it gets pretty bad over here. I haven't cleaned this out since the summer, so we have not used this. I'm like, do we need it? I don't know, but it's gonna be moved from there. Okay, so I've got my vitamins, the kids stuff. They have 2 vitamins that we just ran out of, so that'll go in here too. Forgive the TV's going in the background, but we got a kid watching it, so I can do all the things. Let's organize this. All right, I didn't forget to like wipe everything out, but it's fine. That's good for now. And last, I have this one. It should be really easy. Super easy.
And I just have to show my beautiful decluttering flowers. My husband picked these up the day before when I was doing the first slew of decluttering. I think he knew I needed a little bit of a prize after such hard work. So make sure to always give yourself little goodies and prizes for doing the things in your home.
All right, so now that we are 6 weeks, by the time you guys see this, it'll be about 5.5 weeks. So that is where we're at. So basically we are at find address book, purchase stamps, plan who will host Christmas Eve day, etc., inventory, wrapping, supplies, and restock. So we've done all of that except for the stamps. I need to get stamps. And then we're in between order Christmas cards. I just mentioned that. Deep clean kitchen, been doing that. You just saw a bunch of my decluttering and cleaning. Inventory and decorate the home. So we're working on that. I kind of start really decorating the home after Thanksgiving. So that's what we do here. And declutter. And so that is what we have been doing. We are right on track. I'm going to be, like I said, using this timeline and also my own timeline. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like these kind of videos, like and send me a comment below. What are you doing on your Christmas or holiday, whatever you celebrate? What is on your timeline of things to do? Share them in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. Love your faces.